This is just a short video of the southern section of the Appalachian Trail in Georgia, and I will highlight the area in which I'm going to be covering, basically from Springer Mountain up to winding Stair Gap. And I'll show a few pictures and places where Lucky and I camped and stayed and hiked while we covered the bottom part of the AT. And it basically started at Springer Mountain, and this is the parking lot, and naturally got to take a picture of the plaque, and then there's a picture of me taking a picture of the plaque. And going on to the next section is just a part of the Stover Creek shelter. That's where we stayed on our first night. Very nice shelter. It was a little crowded when we were there. We did have our own little campsite outside behind the shelter, so we didn't have to worry about all the noise. And this is us getting ready to leave the next morning on our way to Three Forks. And I took this picture just before we got to Three Forks. And then there's a nice little bridge that goes across the creek. And then the USFS 58 is behind me in this shot. I just kind of wanted to show you how big of a parking area there was. And then we went on up to Long Creek Falls, which is a beautiful little waterfalls. It's about a quarter mile off the AT, but well worth it. We stopped and had lunch there on a big rock in the background right there. Very nice place to stop and rest. Our last spot along here is at Hickory Flats. There was a school here as well as cemetery. This is where our shuttle driver picked us up and took us back to our truck, which was back parked at Woody Gap, which conveniently, that's what's up next. It was raining when we got picked up. This is where pictures of when we got picked up. Still very pretty, huge parking lot, a nice drop toilet there for those that are passing through. And even though it's cloudy, we still had a very nice view. Now I skip all the way up to winding Stair Gap at this point. We didn't hike that middle section there. And my next video will pick up from this point and carry on up to Fontana Dam. This is all in the southwestern part of North Carolina. Very pretty in this area. And this highlighted area will show where my next video will pick up where this one left off and carry it on up to Fontana Dam. I'll post a link to it once I get that created. Again, I do greatly appreciate you taking the time to watch this. If you found this beneficial, please do comment and like and subscribe below, and I'll catch you on the flip side.